on page 11 also. Ms. Guidry?
Judge, would you? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Did you have conditions on him on this?
He's on bond for this case, so no driving, no drinking, random urinalysis, and just link up with the device so that we know if he has any violations, please.
Thank you.
You are Rebecca Ann Guidry. Good morning, Ms. Guidry. Ma'am, you're charged with theft by check. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
The defendant issued a check to HEB on April 16, 2023 in the amount of $400.54 as payment for numerous items. The bank returned the check marked insufficient funds, and complainant provided a copy of the demand letter sent to the defendant, which was not responded to. The demand letter was sent by a first-class mail with the affidavit of service attached.
Okay. She has a prior one as well. Is this one from HEB as well?
Let me see, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Tell me, what do you do for a living?
I work as a substitute front desk clerk at a hospital in the doctor's office.
Okay. Can you afford a lawyer, ma'am? All right, I'll have you fill out an application. I'm sorry? Don't worry, ma'am. Just
Checking account.
stop. Please don't. I mean, I've got a bunch of DAs here and I don't want you to say something, okay? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you an application. We'll have you fill it out. I just don't go back to the HEB, please, okay? That's all I'm gonna ask you now. I am making it a condition of your bond, okay? Not while the case is open, ma'am, okay? I'll provide you with a lawyer today so that you'll be able to speak about how to go forward, okay? All right, please, Steve.
Come on, Ms. Guidry. All right. Guzman? Page 12, Your Honor.
Are you Omar de Jesus Guzman Lopez?
Yes.
Sir, you're charged with falsifying drug test results. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
Right out of the gate, the judge sets strict bond rules: no drinking, no driving. That's a warning shot. If Rebecca slips, her bond gets yanked fast. What do you think? Are judges too harsh here, or is this just protecting the public?
Okay, all right.
On August 2nd, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop in accordance to an illegal tinted front windshield and 18% window tint on the front windows measured by a tint meter. The driver was identified as the defendant, and when the defendant was advised the reason for the stop, he said, "I don't care, you give me a ticket for it." And the defendant admitted to smoking the marijuana, the D4, and gave verbal consent to the officer to search the vehicle. A clear plastic bottle containing a golden liquid was found in the driver's side door. The officer identified the liquid as synthetic urine. Another container of golden liquid was found in the center console. The defendant denied knowing what they were several times. The defendant stated that the synthetic urine was used for drug testing.
Are you showing him on probation or parole for anything?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Lopez, I see that you do have a lawyer at this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have you take a seat. Your case is getting up there, so I'm just going to have him take a seat until Ms. Turner comes, and then we'll figure out how to go forward. Okay?
Sure.
Do not leave. All right? Okay. Please.
You want to go ahead, please? All right.
Is there an offer on this case, Alex?
Your Honor. No, Your Honor. Oh, actually, there is a PTI offer.
There is? Okay,
Yes.
great.
This is Mr. Saunier, page 24, Your Honor. This is our last English speaker and one Spanish speaker.
Okay. Mr. Saulnier, is that right? Saulnier? Saulnier. So you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that. Thank you.
On November 25th, 2024, officer conducted a traffic stop for a defective driver's side tail lamp in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with the defendant, the driver, and sole occupant of the vehicle, and observed signs of nervousness, such as not making eye contact and soft speaking. The defendant stated there was nothing illegal inside the motor vehicle, such as marijuana, and denied consent to search the vehicle. While waiting for a K-9 unit, the defendant stated he had THCA in the motor vehicle, and that was why he was nervous to allow the search. The K-9 arrived, the officer had the defendant exit the motor vehicle, and the K-9 conducted an air sniff around the motor vehicle. The K-9 alerted the motor vehicle and
Notice here, ignoring a demand letter is a big mistake. Courts see it as blowing off your chance to fix things before they escalate. Have you ever thought about how a simple response might change the entire outcome of a case? Let me know in the comments. You think Rebecca should have handled it differently?
search was conducted. The officer located a glass jar in the center console with a green leafy substance known to be marijuana based on training experience. The officer also located several empty dime-sized clear bags with an 8-ball logo in the center console, as well as one dime-sized bag with a leafy substance in the driver's side door. The defendant stated he did not eat any substance, and the officer observed a green film on the defendant's tongue. The defendant stated the marijuana is THCA, which was not illegal, and that he bought the marijuana in clear bags, but the officer only observed one small piece of marijuana inside the bags. The weight of the marijuana found was 0.089 grams.
What was the stop for again?
For a defective driver's side tail lamp.
Okay. Mr. Saulnier, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. How old are you, sir?
23.
23. What do you do in life now?
I wash dishes and bus tables at a restaurant.
Okay. I don't want you using. I'm ordering you now not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, I'm telling you now, it's not going to go well. You also are on probation for a very serious case, man. You know, you got to have a halo over your head when you're on felony probation. You know, really. You want to apply for an appointed lawyer, sir?
Some time to try to hire one.
Okay. I would get on it like tomorrow because you have another case that it's very possible they now file a felony warrant on you. So you got to be on the lookout. So I'll get on it quick. I'm going to have you sign a reset with Jamae. After that, well, I'll have you meet with Fleischer for your bond conditions. And then, do you have a Texas driver license?
Yes, sir.
Can you run his license, please? Do you have liability insurance in your name?
Yes, sir.
Okay, as long as you have both, you can continue to drive. Otherwise, don't drive.
Eligible, Your Honor.
Eligible?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck. Will. Hi.
Plea in Rochelle.
Okay. Do you want to bring her up?
Yes.
You know, your lawyer was extremely upset with you yesterday. And I'm going to tell you that when someone's has your life in their hands, it's probably not a good idea to have them upset, you know, because your proverbial.
Hold up, synthetic urine in the car? That's basically a neon sign flashing, I'm cheating a drug test. The drama here writes itself. Be honest, if you were the judge, would you believe Lopez's excuse or slam him with consequences?
Light is in their hands, right? And you are facing up to 6 months in jail. So it could go very wrong very fast, you know? I'm glad. So you guys are, okay, I'm glad. Yeah, that makes me happy, but you can't do this. This is not a good way to go. And this is not so we're set for trial today in this case. Just didn't want to go through.
We discussed alternative resolutions, Judge. I don't think my client's financial situation, life predicament is going to change in a month. Yes.
Consequences in there, can you just please say?
And my client, I believe.
No
that-
PTI? Is she not she's not eligible or?
Can't afford it.
We can waive everything. I mean, as much as I can.
PTI, they still, even if you waive the DA fee, I mean, there's $100 a month at least, interlock fees they can't do anything about, all the probationary, or all the meeting fees that can't be waived.
Ms. Rochelle, you need to understand that you're going to pay for this one way or the other. The problem is that when you end up with a conviction, it's over and it will go on your record. It'll be there for the rest of your life. It's even there after you die. The state is going to get the money somehow, whether it's through fees and fines and court costs. Your insurance is going to skyrocket now. Insurance now is freaking nuts as it is now. With a DWI conviction, what do you think is going to happen? It's the same thing. You have the opportunity now where they have this diversion program where if you are granted entry and you complete it, the case gets dismissed. And you don't have all those other consequences. But the problem is that you'll have to foot a little bit money now, but it's going to save you a ton in the long run. Never take a half-ass approach to something because you're going to get a half-ass result. Your case is old is just about as old as Jesus, but I'm willing to give you time if you want to explore the PTI route, but you got to get on it lickety-split like yesterday. If you want to, it's up to you, Will.
Yeah, we've discussed it in the past. Is this something you want to reconsider? Do you want to get?
I know I don't have a car now, so.
You have
Doesn't
to,
matter.
You have to get a portable device.
Get a portable device. You'd have to take the portable device. You have to promise that you're not going to drive. You sign an affidavit. All you would have to do is literally.
Did you catch that? Less than 1/10 of a gram of marijuana. Technically illegal, but such a tiny amount. Should cases this small even clog up courtrooms, or is the law no matter the weight? Drop your take below.
2 classes, a little bit of community service, and just stay out of trouble. Don't drink, don't use, and it gets dismissed. The problem is it's a little bit of money, but you can have the fee waived. Is there anything else we can waive? What else can we do, Shatoria?
You can, go ahead,
No, I don't think there's anything else we can waive unless our programs are in the house.
I can waive the TRAS fee, right? So I can waive the TRAS fee, which is about $300. You can file a $300 waiver for the DA fee. You'll have to pay for the interlock, which is,
it's about $100 a month.
Right.
But
and then the classes, but that's it.
Judge, I do believe that would still be, because I asked about the fees earlier, I still think even with all of those things waived, it would still be over $1,000.
Well, over the course of the year though, like it's not up front.
Okay. Yeah,
Right?
that might be true, I don't know. Judge.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything's up front.
the program is for a year, but if you get everything done in the first 6 months, classes, community service, no problems with the portable device, they usually can dismiss after 6 months. If
Have
you're,
I thought
they stopped and they reinstated it.
Oh, they have?
Yes.
Oh, see that? If you kick ass, they'll take you off in 6 months. Really?
Yeah.
Judge, I just need to see if that was ever an offer,
Oh, well,
because I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was. Her BAC was low and there was no wreck. She was driving on a rim.
And I was like trying to get away from where I was at. I was
just,
not in a safe
just, there's no need to talk. I mean, the only thing, do you qualify is really the only question.
Oh,
You know?
There's a out-of-state conviction she had. She was in a bad relationship and took a conviction on actually a felony case in Arkansas. So they were requiring a mitigation packet.
It would need to be approved by Nathan Beadle, Judge, because there is a prior criminal history.
Yay or nay? You tell me.
We can,
I'm willing to give you 2 weeks to get the mitigation packet done, but that's it.
I think we should try.
I don't want you to make a decision now. Go talk
Okay.
and let me know.
Okay.
And then if you still want to do this, I'm happy to do it, but half-ass. So, I can appoint lawyers, but I have to follow certain guidelines, right? The guideline is you have to be at the federal poverty guideline level for me to appoint a lawyer. We don't just giving out So, I'm sorry. So you here on you tell me that you have a 4,000 month income, coming in. Are you married?
No, sir.
So you put here spouse or other household income. Who is that?
My girlfriend.
Okay, so it's not your money.
Well, we both work. So it's combined. It said total at the bottom, so I just added it.
Okay, but I don't think that that's your money then. It's her money and I'm not gonna, okay. I'm gonna grant it for you. Okay? All right. Thanks. You can just take a seat. Thanks. Aaron. Hey. You were Abraham Perez.
Yes.
Mr. Perez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
This just got serious. Perez not only faces a DWI, but immigration consequences too. One reckless choice could unravel his entire future. Question for you, should immigration status matter in cases like this, or should everyone be treated the same once they're in front of the judge?
You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
Yes, Judge.
Bless you.
On November 25th, 2024, officer was dispatched to major accident in 6300 block of South Highway 6 in Harris County, Texas. An officer made contact with a witness. The witness stated she was traveling southbound when she observed the defendant's vehicle swerving and speeding on the roadway. The witness stated the defendant's vehicle rear-ended the complainant's vehicle. The defendant exited the vehicle and the defendant attempted to leave the scene. The defendant was kept on scene by other citizens. The officer made contact with the defendant. The officer observed strong odor of an alcoholic beverage, bloodshot and glossy eyes, and slurred speech. The officer observed a broken glass bottle on the passenger floorboard of the defendant's vehicle and a liquid on the driver's seat floor mat with an odor of an alcoholic beverage. The officer located 3 open Modelo bottles in the bed of the defendant's vehicle, and the witness stated the defendant removed the bottles from inside the motor vehicle.
Drinking
in the bed.
while driving? Really?
The defendant would not comment on whether he was drinking, and standard field sobriety tests were conducted. HGN, 6 out of 6. Walk and turn, 2 out of 8. One leg stand, 1 out of 4. The DIC was read, and the defendant consented to arrest. The results were .141 and .139.
Mr. Perez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Tell me, are you a United States citizen?
No, sir.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
No, sir. Sin permiso.
With or without
Sin-
permission in this country?
Left país.
No.
No, sir.
¿Estás aquí con permiso o sin permiso?
No, I'm here without permission.
What happens if you go to jail?
Para cárcel.
Para arrestar migración.
¿Cómo?
Para arrestar migración.
Immigration could arrest me. Correcto.
I would hope that you would recognize it's freaking elementary that you're not supposed to have alcohol in the car while you're driving. And I'm going to tell you now that it is a minimum of 5 days in jail to any sentence that you get. The fact that there's an open container. And I will tell you now, if you were to do 5 days, immigration will get their clutches on you and you will be stuck in custody until the case is over with and then shipped off to immigration, where you will sit for another 6 to 9 months. And if you don't believe me, ask Mr. Santana. Ask him how many clients he has represented over the years that have sat in immigration custody and how long they will sit there until immigration does whatever they're going to do. I'm going to put a whole host of conditions on you now. And if I find that you are a danger to my public If I find that you violate any of these conditions, I'm going to light you up like a freaking Christmas tree. I will revoke your bond, put you in jail, and if you're unlucky enough, you will be there for a very long time.
And here comes the heavy part, pleading guilty. The judge makes it crystal clear, once it's on your record, it never disappears. Do you think plea deals are mercy or a trap? Let's hear your thoughts.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
The first thing I'm telling you now is you are not going to drive. I don't care what's going on in your life. You will be signing an affidavit with me today. This is a promise that you're going to make to me that you're not going to drive, and I don't care what is going on in your life. I don't care where you got to go. I don't care what you got to do. If Jesus comes down from heaven and needs a ride to church, you get into a car and drive, get ready. I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I will randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol, likewise, I will put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, is this a first? Any prior DWIs?
There's no fires around it.
Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance, but it is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Santana. If he tells me that you start playing games, that you're not responding to his phone calls, text messages, I will issue a warrant for your arrest.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Shh. If you do not stay in contact with him, I'm going to revoke your bond. Mr. Perez, I will do everything in my power to protect my public. And I don't care if we got to put you away kicking and screaming. But the only thing that matters to me is public safety. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mrs. Santana, please advise your client accordingly. We'll have you sign your affidavit. I'm going to have you sign a reset. You'll get with Felicia with your bond conditions, and then we'll let you go. There's what?
The jury has to.
Oh. Okay, that's it. Come on.
Excuse me.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
This Anthony man?
So the tampering, I guess it's going to be dismissed in exchange for the discharging, right?
Correct.
Understand why it's not on here. You're giving up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement, Mr. Mann. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. You can never take it off. Do you understand? Is this what you want to do? It looks like the agreement that you guys have worked out is you're pleading guilty to the discharging of firearm in the metropolitan area. If there was a weapon in this case, it now will be forfeited. You're not going to get it back. As a part of this agreement, they're going to dismiss your second case against you. It looks like they've offered you 12 days in jail, giving you credit for the 60 that you've done. So you're going to walk out of here today. What you need to understand, though, is that this is going to go on your record. And from now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. Do you understand? This is not the way, man. Get a job. Do something worthwhile in your life. The older you get, life gets more difficult. The more convictions you rack up. It's so hard to be a black man today in today's society. All you're doing is making it more difficult, man. If you don't have an education, you ain't got a good job, you're going to be nothing when you hit 70, man. Life sucks when you're old and you ain't got money. Now's the time for you to work hard and do something. Good luck, man. Abandon.
Judge, can I just confirm that costs of court? Just making sure, Judge. Thank you.